Hello, I'm Z from Morocco. This is Linda from Zimbabwe, who's working on her PhD in water management. I'll let Linda talk more about it. So our Dignilogue together was about development economics and water management, and considering the problem of scarcity. So we talked about how we go about managing in, let's say, the most prevalent models, capitalism, with the drive of competition, and socialism with a drive for equality, and of course the underlying also assumption that there is fear because resources are limited. So is there enough then water? And one maybe possibility of dealing with this problem is to consider the other, so preparing resources for another till the circle goes full. So there were participants who shared ideas, and there was Professor John Shoup, who talked about the Moroccan National Development Initiative as one that is problematic because it cannot give choice to those who support, let's say, who are supposedly to be benefiting from this program. So it could be then challenging the very idea of dignity that is important for us. So then it's not only about is there enough, but we should also have the choice in managing our resources. We also talked about some cases in Germany where there was communities coming together and let's say taking their own destiny in their hands. And there is also an example I experienced in the United States with Rafi, and I'm saying hi to Jean Willowby, who's part of let's say, this initiative of young farmers to take on their own destiny.
Yeah, thank you. Also, from this Dignilogue, it's exciting that there is hope. There is hope that there are activities and there are movements that are already taking their own initiatives to really change the world in terms of creating access when we are looking at resources that we think they are dwindling. But we actually saw some examples that are coming from Germany, examples right here at SEKEM, where we are learning a lot in terms of giving the farmers a choice, in terms of deciding and choosing and knowing the value that they can get from their work and getting dignity out of it. And then looking at Zimbabwe, where I'm coming from, and a bit of the Southern Africa, we also realize that there are also a lot of other movements that are growing and coming out to really be voices for farmers, so that in a way farmers can get their voices back, be more powerful, and have access to resources that we think are dwindling. And from our Dignilogue, we actually realize that resources might be dwindling, but resources are still available. It's only that they are in the hands of the very big giants, the multinational companies that are not ensuring equity and access. So there is hope for the smallest person, for the powerless or the less powerful people to actually gain their power back based on the model that we have here at SEKEM and the other places that are represented here. What do you think?
I agree with you.
Yes. That's interesting. So for me, coming from where I'm coming from, I'm actually getting a lot of hope to take home as the next step. And coming to my PhD, I'm also getting evidence to really build my case and make our voices out there. Thank you.